I have a dream. Martin Luther King. I would rather belong to a poor nation than to a rich nation that ceased to be in love with freedom. Woodrow Wilson. As president, the hardest task is not doing what is right, but knowing what is right. Lyndon Johnson. Being a politician is a poor profession, but being a public steward is a noble one. Herbert Hoover. Duty, honor, country. Those three hollowed words reverently dictate what you ought to be. Douglas MacArthur. Those are exactly the words from a humble man who served and fought in many wars. One who could be known as a modern day George Washington. Someone who took us to the frontier, to the battles, who fought for freedom, hope, religion, and love. Douglas MacArthur was born January 26, 1880. Quite some time ago. Much longer than many of us, many grandfathers or grandmothers we have today. And he died, unfortunately, on April 5th, 1964, at the age of 84. This great patriotic hero fought in 4 major wars. He served in the Mexican Revolution and the Veracruz takeover. He was in the Great World War I and World War II, not to mention the devastating Korea War. This man dedicated his life, his time, his money, effort, blood, sweat, and tears to my freedom, your freedom, everyone's freedom. No matter race, religion, ideas, nothing. He fought for it. He fought for us. And there's a reason he was the first person to not only receive the Medal of Honor, but also to receive the Medal of Honor along with his father. He and his father were the first father-son trio and only to receive Medal of Honor. And he received that for his service in the Philippines, where he was the field marshal for them. He's also been chief staff for the U.S. Army. He's a 5-star general. This man, great, noble, received many awards, done many things, gone many places. Though the most important award to him was at the cadets of the U.S. or the U.S. Military Cadet Academy. And he received this great award on May 12, 1962, 2 years before his death. He received the Taylor Award for all his service and time and for our country. I would like to read one of the most memorable quotes from this address. And the name of this speech was Duty, Honor, and Country. This quote comes directly from the U.S. Military Academy on May 12, 1962. And it says, Duty, honor, country. Those 3 hollowed words reverently dictate what you ought to be, what you can be, what you will be. They are a relying point to build courage when courage seems to fail, to regain faith when there seems to be little cause for faith, to create hope when hope becomes forlorn. The unbelievers will say they are but words, but a slogan, but a flamboyant phrase. Every dominon, every hypocrite, every troublemaker, and I am sorry to say some others of an entirely different character will try to downgrade them, even to the extent of mockery and ridicule. But these are some of the things they do. They build your basic character. They mold you for the future, your roles, the custodians of the nation's defense. They make you strong enough to know when you are weak and brave. You will face yourself when you are afraid. They will make you who you are. And they definitely made him who he is. It is practically his slogan, and he has much to show for it. He has definitely benefited me personally as an American and a patriot, and also many other youth who are leaving their homes to fight in battles in foreign lands for your husbands, your wives, your neighbors, your friends, even people you may not know. This has been definitely one of the greatest speeches in history, and is to go down with presidents, activists, religious leaders. Douglas MacArthur is a man that we should honor every day in our lives, especially as we look at a great flag. I've learned a lot through Wikipedia. It's where I've got some of my sources for this speech, and especially the cadets of the Military Academy, May 2nd. Though they are posted there that we may go and look, they should not only be on Wikipedia or the Military Cadets Academy, but these words should be in our hearts. We should know them by memory, with that fire of Americanism. But I'm sad to say this humble speech must come to an end. Good night, my fellow Americans.